Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Boston College Eagles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Boston College's offense will be the first up today. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then? I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. On first down, it's play action. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
the ball is loose. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The Volunteers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Takes the handoff. It's Lewis.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. And it works. The first down to the 35.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
He hands it off from the gun. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. It's a solid run. It gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Same tailback, another carry. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's White. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Well, that series did not work out the way the offense had hoped. It's a quick 3-and-out, and now they're in punt formation from inside their own 20. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is brought down. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. It's a shotgun run call. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the...
Oh, a sack! The senior on this defense making a big play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Defense is coming after him. That's reeled in. It's White. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. The Vols will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. So... back out on the field now.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He's brought down out at the 46. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Second down play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled, but 1st down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, I got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on 3rd down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion and a 1st down.
2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. He's running out of time here. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24, but a crucial takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back. No idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. Come up with that interception while doing that, that's a big-time play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Bond. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half. The talk strategy here. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looks like he's going to run it. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
The coverage team able to bring him down.
That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And the sophomore blocked down after an excellent run. The Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And then first down right back to the running game. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. A strong run keeps the drive going. First down now. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll feed the back again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Vols looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. First down and 10.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, like, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an under...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quick throw caught on the left side. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up for this offense.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the Volunteers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it into the end zone, but a marker goes down, so hold on here. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made it.
Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. With the return, it's Matthews. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time.
The returner showed some great foot speed there. The kicking team is just lucky they were finally able to catch up to him and make that touchdown-saving tackle, even if it is on their side of the field.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
First down and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Second down and goal upcoming. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To throw, it's Castellanos. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. Caught on the outside. It's McGowan. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Getting set for second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he released it. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. 1st down here for this offense. And they'll take a knee with less than a minute to play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long.